I'm preparing for a shoot tomorrow, and it looks like we're going to be able to get it in before the snow happens. So that's really good, because they're talking maybe quite a bit of snow. Get some snow essentials.
Yeah, not much. Two things, coleslaw and a thing of donut holes.
Oh, I thought that was chicken.
No, I had some chicken, but it was $5 for one of them little packs, and it wasn't fried. It was that broiled stuff.
Oh yeah, no.
It looked pretty rough.
Okay. On the work side, weddings are done. I am making my 2024 reel. I also need to start working on. I want to update my website and like really make some major changes to the website.
Locks are all frozen, and I'm choking on the smoke from the freeway. This city's grown old, I can taste all the rust on your lips. And you know I can't sleep, 'cause I traded my peace for that payday. Now I throw down my money and pray for what I can't see. Angeline, Angeline, do you see me? One foot out the door and my heart here hanging by a string.
I have essentially learned Romans 8. I'm going to continue to work on it, but essentially I think I know all of Romans 8. It's just wild. We did not have church on Sunday because we had flooding and then it snowed, and I learned about Daniel's 70th week. Read a lot of the Bible.
Angeline, Angeline, won't you let your hair down? Let's get out of this town. Let's get out of this town. Let's get out of this town.
And what did you say?
This was the best concert I've come to with you. Beat Emmylou any day.
And I told her that Emmylou is 10 to 15 years older, and so, I mean, there is a difference. If Emmylou was in her prime, we'd be having a different story. Can we walk? Can we go?
Well, she sang a lot of songs.
Suzy, though, is just like, she's such a showman, like, and she's so sweet, like, literally, and happy.
She sang songs I knew too.
Yeah. I knew every song she sung, but, you know, I'm an Uber fan.
She just didn't stick with her songs.
Yeah, so anyway. The best, I feel like it's the best concert, so, like, when you know all the songs. And I knew all the songs. Anyway, it was great. Also, look at here, I got the new album.
How much did you give?
15.
Well, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, I think.
I figured it'd be 50.
Oh, no. I think it's probably 10 on iTunes, yeah. But, you know, this will go all to her. This is right beside our driveway. Did the dogs bring this in? Ick. Fuzz, did you do this? blissfully unaware.
Oh, bye, you missed it.
It's Monday through Friday, and nothing but a breath on the weekend.
Let me go get my book, because I finished the book too, so let me go get it and we'll talk about that. Oh gosh, there's a violin underneath my leg. It's called Movie Magic. And I found this at Half Price Books. And I'm so glad that I got it. It was really interesting. So this book came out in 1974, and it's talking about special effects in movies. And obviously, though, it's up until 1974, so we're talking, miniatures, animation, optical effects, optical printers. And yeah, it was just really interesting. It's introduced me to some of the older movies, because I really don't have much knowledge of older movies. And we already have watched the Ten Commandments, because, we watched, not the Ten Commandments, we watched Noah's Ark from the 1920 something. And you really have to pay attention to those silent. It wasn't completely silent, but it was mostly a silent film. And you really have to pay attention to them to get it. Which I think is really cool, and is something that I would like to utilize more in my videos. So anyway, I've got a whole list. I'd love to go through all of them that I could watch for free. I don't want to pay to watch them. But just seeing how much trouble it was, and I think too, something that was interesting to me was that the people who were doing special effects, they really had to be artists, painting, sculpting. They were very traditional artists. And I feel like that's something, I think to do special effects now, I guess you still have to have some of that artistic flair, but not in the same way as they had matte painters who would go through and paint frame by frame scenes in, or backgrounds or whatever. And I feel like there was a need for really strong visual artists in special effects. Another thing too is nowadays I'm always I don't like special effects in movies, and I don't like sci-fi and really wild, where the whole thing is created out of special effects. But seeing this is literally they were doing a form, obviously a way different form, but there was forms of special effects being done since the beginning of cinema. And so that was an interesting realization for me. But yeah, I would highly recommend it. I almost wonder if this was kind of a textbook, but I love that it ended in there's no information past 1974, which means they were still shooting film. But the special effects were, like I said, making miniatures, animation, having a water tank, a ginormous water tank out in the back of the lot. Painting on the frames. It's just wild. Okay, I need to go finish the reel because it's almost done. We might as well get that thing finished up and ready to go.